You said during the face-off, quote, I saw it in his eyes. I saw it deep in his soul that he knew this right hand was going to crack him in his skull. You still stand by that?
Yeah, look, I saw fear in his eyes. I saw a man who just accepted a fight mostly for a paycheck. I saw a man who doesn't really have fight left in him. I saw a man who's been defeated multiple times now and who will be finished and sent into retirement by YouTube Disney star boxer.
Keyword, you saw a man. Something you're a problem child. That's what you saw. You haven't even been in front of enough people to know what to judge a face-off from. My sparring partners will finish you.
We'll see, you know.
But nice watch, though.
We'll see what happens, you know. I think your career is over, man.
I know. You think I know. It's two different things.
I'm going to bounce your brain off of your skull. Instant concussion, you will be on the mat. You're just not the same Tyron anymore.
I never was Tyron, number one. Number two, everything you just scripted and wrote and practiced in the mirror, you shaking while you even saying it. Like, this is a fight. This ain't fucking for play. This for real.
Tyron, let me ask you this. Let me follow up on that. Because you told the boxing scene, you're going to knock Jake out in 3 rounds. You said, quote, they're gassing him up. You've got power. He's old. He ain't won a fight in a million years. You're the more hungry, younger guy. You're taking me lightly. Think you can beat me up? They're lying to this kid. I'm going to F him up. You still stand by that?
I mean, look at my resume. Look at all the up-and-coming fighters, the Darren Tills, the Kevin Gaslams, the one they gassed up and they gave false hope that they can get the job done. And watch what happened. None of them landed a punch. So him being athletic, him having the right hand, him getting everybody either wanting him to. So many people come up to me on a day-to-day basis, you got to knock him the fuck out. I'm like, damn, what this dude done did to everybody? He got people wanting to watch him. That's why we're sitting here right now.
That's the exact pressure that's going to crack you on fight night.
No, the pressure's going to be on you, brother.
You have never been in a fight like this, and you
Ever,
know
right?
that the whole MMA community
Robbie
is
Lawler,
counting
Carlos
on you.
Condit, Darren Till. I've never been in a fight like that.
Don't know who the fuck those guys are.
Exactly. They're Hall
You've
of
never been
Famers.
on a fight of this scale.
Hall of Famers.
You've never
Pick
been
up
on
your
the
phone, you're on
fight of.
YouTube.
You've never
Go
been.
slide
You've
over
never
to
been
Hall
on a
of
fight
Fame.
of this scale, which is why this is the biggest payday of your life. And you know that the whole MMA community is counting on you to knock me out and to beat me. When you lost to Kamaru
I got one
Usman,
person counting
when
on
you
me.
lost to
Me.
Gilbert Burns, when you lost to all of those guys, you had built-in excuses.
When
they were
have
the
you
best.
fought anybody of that
they were the
caliber?
best. What happens when you lose to
When
Jake
have
Paul?
you fought anybody
What
of that
happens when you lose
caliber?
to Jake Paul? You're going to be the laughing stock
When
of the
have you
internet.
fought
Just like
anybody of that
just like I
caliber?
turned Nate Robinson into a floor mat, I'm going to turn you into fucking
Nate
paste.
Robinson plays basketball. He shoot 3 points and slam dunk.
Hey, Jake.
I knock people out for a living.
Is this the toughest fight when you look at the 3 that you fought? Tyron Woodley, toughest fight thus far?
Toughest by far. And that's exactly what I want. I want to continue to increase my opponent's, skill level. I want to challenge myself. This is a legitimate knockout artist. This is a legitimate knockout artist. He was boxing while I was on Disney Channel. He's been boxing probably 4 or 5 times as long as me. But August 29th, Cleveland, Ohio, in my hometown, you will see a boxing clinic be put on. And this man doesn't go more than 3 rounds.
Tyron, one of the things we saw on social media is that you show some pictures of you training with Floyd Mayweather. Can you tell us how those sessions went? And did he give you maybe some tricks that we will see on August 29th?
I mean, to get an opportunity to work out with Floyd Mayweather, an idiot would not take that advantage of that situation. He showed me stuff not specifically to defeat Jake, but to be a world-class boxer in general. Techniques, positions, placements, hand positioning, movements. In MMA, sometimes we waste energy. Sometimes we do a lot of shucking and jiving, and they don't have purpose. Everything I do, everything I throw is going to hurt. My feints are going to hurt. It's going to make his body shake to the point where he don't know what the fuck's going on. So you can say, I'm out to say anything. I'm from the show me state. You got to show me. I've been in there. This ain't my first big stage. I was at the sold-out Madison Square Garden with the fight of the night. The biggest gate they've ever had in history. The best card in UFC history. I was a fight of the night.
That's not true. The biggest gate was last weekend in Vegas, but
The biggest gate of Madison Square Garden. Listen to what I say, young man.
so how is Floyd Mayweather gonna teach you to beat me when he couldn't even finish my brother? You
Just
are not
talk about
Floyd
money
Mayweather.
and just talk about clout. Because when we talk about fighting, you shouldn't even be talking in the same sentences with me.
I mean, we could talk.
I'm a Hall of Fame already. And I'm going to make history bouncing your head off the mat. Now what?
Well, we can talk about fighting. I mean, if you want to dive into it. I mean,
What can-
look at your
what can-
coaches. Who is
what-
your coach? Is
what
it
can we
Pedro
refer
Diaz?
to?
Is it Eric Brown? Is it Floyd Mayweather? You're bouncing around coaches like you do baby mamas. How many kids you got now? You're a
Gang
39-year-old man
and-
who's
and
pull-up
guess
game
what?
is weak.
You know
Get
what's
your
funny?
shit together, bro.
You know what's funny? You got on
Get
all
your
this
shit together,
you
bro.
look like a rap video.
all of
Tell me
this-
somebody
all
in
of
your
this-
neighborhood that dressed like that.
I'm going fishing.
Tell me
after
somebody in
this.
your neighborhood that dressed like that.
I'm going fishing.
Tyron,
after this.
I am coaching.
How about this?
You want to be
People
a rapper.
rap about what I
you,
live.
You want to. You
My coaches
want
are
to be a
cohesive.
rapper. You
My
have
coaches
multiple
are
songs
cohesive.
on Spotify that fucking suck with 2 streams,
Brother,
buddy. You're
are you
39 years old
serious?
trying to become a rapper.
Are you serious?
You're trying to become a rapper.
Have you saw
Here's the thing.
yourself?
How about this?
Pull your hair
all
back
of the
and let's
money
see your
that,
lining.
all of the money,
Pull the front of your
all
hair
of the
back and
money
let's
that
see
you're
your
getting from
EB.
this fight is going to your baby mamas.
pull your
you
hair
bought,
back.
You bought a used Bentley.
You know
I
what's
seen it
funny?
on your Instagram. You
know
bought a
what's funny?
used Bentley
My
with your money.
biggest flex is my
You
kid.
bought
I know.
a used Bentley
That's
with this
my
money.
Hold on.
biggest flex.
I think but these guys want to
So
hear
you
about.
actually thank you guys.
They wanna hear about the fight.
Instagram covering up the steering wheel so you can't see how many miles is on it. He's like,
bro.
just got this Ocean Auto Club used luxury car dealership.
We're talking about fighting.
Yeah, let's talk about fighting.
I'm talking
So
about
guess
how
what?
you're a used
Let's talk about
bitch.
used Bentley, used bitch, and guess what? You're gonna pay for those words, brother.
So let me ask you this, Tyron.
By the way, I'm not gonna pay.
Plugs,
I'm paying
plugs,
you.
hey, plugs,
I'm paying you.
plugs get pulled for that word. You're gonna find out.
So let,
Okay,
You're gonna
rapper.
find out.
How about this?
Okay,
You're gonna
rapper.
find out.
Tyron,
I'm culture. I can talk about culture.
A lot of
'Cause I'm
peop-
what they rap about.
a lot of people have written because they go back to your UFC record and they say, well, he's lost his last 4. He even lost his last fight, obviously in the octagon. Does he still have enough left in the tank? Can you answer that?
Jake, meet me in Sparring tonight. Let's get a warm up in. I guarantee you, when you leave the gym, you will never fucking walk in that ring with me ever. If you really want to see, if we're a fighter, if it's all about money or if it's all about clout, meet me at the gym today. That people are like, oh, this is bad for the sport. Will look like a fight. It's not going. I'm not just finna walk out there and swing 2 punches and everybody think I'm gonna knock him out in 2 minutes. This is a real fucking fight. I'm training like I'm fighting Mike Tyson. I want y'all to really know that. So don't fall for the BS. Oh, I'm Disney. Oh, this is da. No, this is a fight. You want to fight me? You sign the line. It's war.
We got members of the media. I know you guys have questions. We're going to pass the mic to you. Just make sure that you introduce yourself. Let us know who you're representing. Questions? Right here in front with the hat.
Jake, what happened to the Conor chain? And are you planning a chain for this fight?
Yeah, so the Conor chain is back at home right now, but Dustin Poirier sent me over his address. So we're getting that over to him, and I think he's gonna auction it off for charity. So someone's gonna be able to get the notorious Conor McGregor, Sleepy McGregor chain.
Before you answer the next question, Jake, you had initially offered Conor McGregor $50 million. Then after the loss, you said $23 million. Do you still want to fight Conor McGregor even after the loss?
You know, I think it could happen, right? I think the funny thing about this journey is I've predicted, everything that has happened thus far. 18 months ago when I said I wanted to fight Conor, people laughed at me. Now I'm laughing at Conor with a broken ankle, sitting there in the octagon, and he needs Jake Paul more than I need him. So yeah, my offer to Conor is $23, and if we ever fought, I would knock those fake ass teeth right out of his fucking mouth. Dustin Poirier defeated this man, and Dustin Poirier is an amazing fighter. Don't get me wrong, an amazing guy. I actually became a fan of his over the weekend. But he's 5'9", 155 pounds. I'm 6'1", 200. And so Conor McGregor would not stand a chance.
Gary?
Hi, I'm Victoria Venin for Ring TV, and I just want to know if you do win this fight, what do you plan to gain from it, and who would you like to fight next?
Oh, when I win this fight, I plan to gain a lot of money. And look, the price in the stock just keeps on going up. Showtime pay-per-views. And I think there's a long list of people, you know, but it's just figuring out who's active and who makes the most sense. And me and my team will make that decision when the time is right.
Okay, and that's awesome. And what advantages do you think your opponent has over you?
None.
I love it. Thank you.
Tyron, could you answer that too? You're victorious? Another fight? Boxing?
Of course, I didn't get into this for a quick payday to get in and get out. This is a stepping stone for me. This is my entry into boxing for sure. So for me, I'm not gonna say nothing because he damn lie, because he know good and well I knock him out. But at the end of the day, when I look at him, I look at a kid that really don't have nothing to lose. I look at power. I'm not gonna act like he doesn't have power, but anybody that had power, the brawlers, the Robbie Lawlers, the people that really possess the ability to possibly shut your lights out, them the ones that made me train the hardest. So I look forward to it.
Robbie Lawler, you know, that was a discussion going into my Ben Askren fight. Robbie Lawler couldn't knock out Ben Askren. Robbie Lawler's a beast. Robbie Lawler couldn't knock out Ben Askren.
We're talking about me and
1
you.
minute,
I'm trying
59 seconds, I finished your
gassing
best
Robbie
friend
Lawler.
butt
Sorry.
buddy.
I'm not trying to gas Robbie Lawler, by the way.
Yep. It goes down in the Buckeye State of Ohio. Jake Paul's hometown, Cleveland, Ohio, Showtime pay-per-view. Tyron Woodley, a UFC champion, making his boxing debut, taking on a man who's become a YouTube star and now pugilistic puncher.